All right, guys, it's time for another book haul. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Time for a book haul, September book haul. I didn't think I was going to have enough books to actually do a book haul, but then I finally convinced my husband that he needed to let me go to the bookstore, and I did. But my stock's kind of small, so let's just go ahead and go through them. And that would be Beelzebub's Bargain by my friend Tessa. And I purchased the third book in a series because I'm not allowed to read it because there are tropes in it that I don't like. And Tessa doesn't want me to not like her writing. So, but I bought it because I am in the acknowledgement section. So that's so sweet of her. I adore you, Tessa. Thank you for that. Also, there's another book that I seem to have misplaced of it for the same reason, but it might be over there in my stack of books that I read last month because I did read it last month. Shattered Spirits by Cal Black. It's probably over there. Loved, loved, loved that novella. Then I kind of went on a spooky adventure with my purchases because I was in the mood for that and wanted more spooky books to add to the pile. I am that girl. I am the spooky October pumpkin spice girl. That's what I want in life. So I finally picked up Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. I've been wanting this book for so long. Oh my gosh, when did it release? Because I know I've had my eye on this since release day 2021. So yeah, it's been a couple years, but I have had my eye on this for so long. And all I know about this is a haunted ship in space. It says, a ghost ship, a salvage crew, unspeakable horrors, the ultimate haunted house story in space. That's what that says. And I'm dying for it. I'm dying for it. I have heard that it has like Firefly Ravagers type of vibes to it, and that gets me too. But yes, dying to read this. And it's a lot shorter than what I thought it was going to be. So exciting. But yeah, I'm very pumped for this. And then if you guys saw my wrap up for the month, or if you have seen my vlogs, you will know that I loved Spellmaker. Loved it. So I purchased the second in the duology, Spellmaker. This is like Regency romance fantasy. And I really enjoyed it. I love the propriety of the Victorian era. Let's just say that. So the flirtations and how they go about doing things, I find quite amusing. And then I just love the love interest in this. He is very much a cinnamon roll, and I like cinnamon roll characters just as much as I like enemies to lovers, but you have to sell me on the cinnamon roll aspect of the character. You really do. And I think that Charlie does. I think she does a great job of that. But with this being the follow-up, I don't want to spoil anything. Just know that I love the first book so much that I immediately purchased the second. On that note, House of Roots and Ruin. Now, if you guys have been around for any amount of time, you will know Erin A. Craig is a favorite author of mine. I love The House of Salt and Sorrows, love Small Favors, and I'm so excited that House of Salt and Sorrows is becoming a series. I didn't know this. And oh, she chunky too. So more time with Erin A. Craig's beautiful writing. I will never get over the whole description of pancakes and Small Favors. I will never get over it. It's just never going to leave my mind. Like, how did you write a paragraph about pancakes that was so lyrical and beautiful? I don't understand. Brain does not compute. So I'm so excited. I am so excited. Then on the Fairy Loot front, I got Son of Blood and Ruin. This one was already on my TBR pre finding out that Fairy Loot was doing the book. It says, what is this I hear about a masked vigilante who calls herself Pantera? They say she's the finest swordswoman of the new world, that she is a witch, and that she will be the end of us all. So this is giving me like Zorro vibes, like right off of that. And then look at that. Look at that. But yes, the Son of Blood and Ruin, this is stunning. It's so beautiful. Like, Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, female Zorro with fantasy vibes. Bring it on, bring it on. So these next three I picked up at the buy sell trade. Haven't heard too much about them, but the synopsis kind of sold me. And this was me shopping blindly at the buy sell trade. I didn't look up synopses. I didn't look up ratings or anything like that, or reviews. Synopses, of course, I read them, but like I didn't look up any reviews. And so we have 3 books that I picked up blindly. The first of those would be Polaris Rising by Jessie Mialik. And I was looking at the blurbs. It says, space opera at its best, intense and addictive, a story of honor, courage, betrayal, and love. An author to watch, an enthralling and eminently satisfying book. A space princess on the run and a notorious outlaw soldier become unlikely allies in this imaginative, sexy space opera adventure. Jeez Louise. This sounds really good. This sounds so much up my alley. You guys know I'm a sucker for a good romance. I'm a sucker for enemies to lovers. I am all about the grump sunshine tropes. And so this just sounded like something I would really enjoy. Is it going to be a favorite? I don't know. But I tend to really enjoy these types of books. So this hit my radar hard. And the cover, I love this cover. It's so cool. And then one that I've heard a little bit about. I don't remember what anybody said. I just remember seeing it on people's channels. But Under Fortunate Stars, I love this cover as well, by Ren Hutchins. It says 2 ships, 1 chance to save the future. Fleeing the final days of the generations-long war with the alien Feline smuggler Jareth Keevan's freighter, the Jonah, breaks down in a strange rift in deep space with little chance of rescue until they encounter the research vessel Galleon, which claims to be from 152 years in the future. The Galleon's chief engineer, Uma Ozaka, has always been fascinated with the past, especially the tale of the Fortunate Five, who ended the war with the Felon. When the Galleon rescues a rundown junk freighter, Osaka is shocked to recognize the Five's legendary ship and the Five's famed leader, Eldrick. Wow. Lesson Krosky among the crew. But nothing else about Lesson Krosky and his crewmates seems to match up with the historical record, with their ships running out of power in the rift. More than the lives of both crews may be at stake. So this says, one of the best books I've read this year by Gareth Powell. Perfect novel and absolute must-read for anyone needing a little hope. KB Wagers. And I'm excited. I'm excited. And then one, I kind of bought this on a whim. I know very little about it. The Power by Naomi Alderman. I have heard a little bit about this. And I know it's about women finally gaining the upper hand by attaining magical abilities. And the men are left to flounder and realizing this is not the world that they wanted. That's all I know. But I can read a feminist story every now and then and really love it. And I hope that I love this one. I really do. So that is the end of my book haul. If you would like to connect with me in any other way, I have all of my links in a Linktree link down below. I will see you guys later. Bye.